Hello, my beloveds. All right. I just want to say I call you love kings and love queens because you are, because that's our potential. We are all from the unified love field and we block our own potential by not being able to release the stuck poo-poo, emotional, spiritual, psychological, physical. And there are so many beautiful modalities. And one of them is, by the way, I'm Franny, for those of you who haven't had the pleasure of meeting, and I lead with a combination of humming and breath work with love consciousness, which I call Frumming, because my name is Franny. Please hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So important. Most of us dehydrated. So Frumming, which is very much like breath work, except it's with humming, releases so many things, and it excites the oxytocin and melatonin in your being so you can sleep better, you chill out right away. I'm just going to get to a one quick example and then I'll get into more detail. Listen, I will say though, if I'd known this, decades ago when I had inherited post-traumatic stress disorder because by well-intentioned parents, I was told that, the secret of my family, if I revealed it, would get me and my family killed. So what happens is then we have shame and we're like, what's wrong with me that people would want to kill me? I could not make eye contact with people. I locked myself in my apartment for 48-hour patches and, eat like a tub totally of peanut butter and honey. And, it seems ridiculous now, but it was, I was like trying to sort of cement myself so I would stop feeling and sit in a chair and try to blend in with the walls so I wouldn't feel. I had so much anxiety. If I'd known about Frumming, everything in divine timing, but that's why I'm so passionate, beloveds. I want to share this with you. So all you do, you're triggered, okay? You can't sleep, you get that phone call or a text or somebody looks at you weird or you're feeling bad about yourself, some old lie that you bought, right? Belly breathing, breathe in the belly, let it stick out, okay? This is not about being a supermodel, okay? You don't want to hyperextend the small of your back though, so you're bending your knees, and if you're driving, all you do is relax your shoulders. So you don't want to activate fight or flight cortisol up here, right? And you don't want to breathe up here. You want to breathe in the belly. So you just pretend your name's Jed and you're on the farm and you only have one tooth and you just milked a cow. It's not against farmers. Don't smoke me. I don't want any farmer hate mail. I love me some farmers. Okay, so you breathe into the belly and have a sense of humor. Let's be playful. Let's not take ourselves so seriously. This moment will never be the same, and we don't know if it's our last, so let's enjoy it. Be kind to yourselves, beloveds. Breathe into your belly. Okay, so that being said, let's say you have a thought and you're racing. You watch the news like a you-know-what before you went to sleep. No bad news. No bad fairy tales. We're here to soothe ourselves. And I am excited about offering you this super easy modality to self-soothe. Okay. So let's say, somebody cuts you off in traffic, you're at the steering wheel, you get that, you feel it. Try to identify where in your body you feel it, first of all, and send that area some love from your heart. The heart is the great magnifier. How do you do that? Breathe into your belly and exhale into that area, and then take one more breath and hum. Do it twice if you want, 3 times. Do you have 3 minutes to take better care of yourself? So what does that do? It dissipates it. That frequency of dis-ease, lack of ease, doesn't congeal, right, in your body. Because what happens, and again, had I known this, decades ago, I could have taken better care of myself. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's all perfect. I am not looking for sympathy. I'm very excited about what I was able to do with my life story. I turned it into an international solo show and got all kinds of mayoral awards and attracted Arthur Hiller, who directed Love Story, who attached himself to direct a film that I wrote the multicast feature film with, co-wrote, and I have a traditionally published memoir, and I'm hydrating. I've been talking a lot. We've been very busy with clients and I've been leading workshops, so forgive me. You you can do so much with this super simple, seemingly, right? It is simple. And I didn't invent it. I was meditating one day. I wanted a on-the-go, easy modality to share with clients here at Loving Light Regeneration, our 24-unit energy enhancement system in North Palm Beach, Juno Beach, kind of on the cusp there in Florida. Because when people leave here, they often lose the emotional charge. And this is a heart opener. But we need conscious activity so that when something happens, when life happens, we can navigate it so we don't recreate or add more congealed dis-ease into our bodies in between sessions. You can hold the charge from this beautiful energy enhancement system, or from, if you've had a massage or you're just feeling good in life or whatever. You don't need to add more crap to your body. And we do long form frumming. I do a lot of that live in workshops, and I will be actually holding a perfectly free private group where we're going to do long form frums and all, live videos and other things. But the reason please don't deceive yourself because I'm offering it for free. I've had the privilege of doing this work and hydrating for quite a few decades internationally, and I continue to. Okay, sorry. But my intention is to create a free group because it's time for us all to shine, beloveds. We are stronger together. This is a time we all signed up for to be in the world, and so much is being revealed, and so much exciting stuff, and stuff that's bringing us to our knees. So releasing the lower frequencies, this is a time. As above, so below, as without, so within. The more that we shine, the truth and love that we are, right? The more that we can, by reflection, help to contribute to lifting up the world. So it's super easy. I'm not going to get into it now, but long form humming and breathwork is much more gentle than your standard breathwork, breathwork is genius. I've done it many times and it's helped me. The thing about breathwork, it has a few contraindications, whereas frumming, humming plus breathwork with love consciousness, does not. What are the contraindications for breathwork? So if you have cardiovascular issues at all, high, low blood pressure, all kinds of things, if you're a pregnant woman, if you're diabetic, epileptic, various things, it can be hard on the system, and you have the same results because it's all about the breath hold with the release, and you can release them. In my workshops that I've been doing in a private home, people are tears, really people are crying, and there's some anger, and it's all good. We're encouraging all that. Some people just laugh, laugh uproariously, because that's another release, or just feel total bliss. It's all perfect. And what it's doing is because all of our emotions get stuck in the body, and okay, so beloveds, we're all from the unified love field, right? And only part of us has come into our body. So through a succession of breaths up the central part of our body, what I call the love trunk, we just are flowing and cleaning out the energy and then humming down. And it releases different emotions that may have come from trauma, may have come from, we've all had various forms of trauma, even like little things that might have happened in kindergarten that we don't even realize traumatized us to some degree. And so this is an ongoing process. It's just like cleaning out a blackhead, but we have not been taught that this is an important part of life. Do you have a big pussy blackhead that you just let sit there? You don't know. So this is the same thing. It's just we can't see it. But if it is contributing to dis-ease, because all of this 50 billion bits of information are coming in every millisecond from the unified love field, whence we all came from, and most of us is still there, beloveds. And it comes in, right, and through the toroidal field and hits us first in the gut. Then it rises up through, and it has to go through every chakra, but it's very difficult for it to rise up to our body, to our primitive brain, past our primitive brain, to our higher mind. If we have gunk, if we have emotional low frequency gunk that's blocking it, because we are energy, we are frequency. So frumming clears it out, and we can then receive the information and not misperceive, misjudge. Our intuition is heightened, and we can make better choices and allow in more abundance on every level. yeah, so it's a beautiful thing. And besides, humming is, besides being, giving, activating oxytocin and melatonin, it is anti-parasitic, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and Uncle Inflammatory, just to be politically correct. And I love you all so much. So leave your name. And if you want to be part of my 100% free private Frumming group, when I get some time, I'm going to put it together. I don't know what platform yet, but it's building. I love you all so much. And yeah, let's be kinder to ourselves. Before I go, I'll just say, I just reminded, I was on the phone with a relative of mine who shall go unnamed, and he called and said, so, Franny, what exactly, it's German, what are you doing these days? You've been doing your show, and now what are you doing? I know you own some sort of energy center. What is this? And I said, well, actually, the thing I'm most excited about at this moment is the center is genius, and we've seen so many incredible results from Dr. Sandra Rose Michaels. Incredible technology here at lovinglightregeneration.com. Little plug there. But I am also leading with a combination of humming and breathwork that's called Frumming. And he went, Frumming? What are you talking about? What? What is this? And I said, humming. He went, wait a minute. You're teaching humming? Like you're talking like with a bumblebee, like a bumble, like a buzz, a buzz. Did I hear you? I said, yeah, listen, check it out. I didn't invent it. It came through me because I wanted to help people in a very, very easy way, very easy on the go way. He said, wait a minute. I said, look, no, just a second. Listen, check it out. Do some research. It's ancient East Indian yogis have been teaching. It's called, I forget what, not pranayama yoga. It's vatsa something. It's based on the black Indian bee. And it's helped people for thousands of years. It just came through me because my asking was up, my antenna was up, and I received it, and I started to hum in meditation. And it went from there. And the amount of our clients that have been helped with this, that, when they're detoxing, their symptoms are calm. They're no longer nauseous or headachy. They can go to the car. It goes on, and my husband's road rage gone, and on and on and on. So, he said, listen, I don't mean to pry, Franny, but have you considered going back to school and getting your doctorate so you could teach something, useful? And I said, oh, I'm sorry. He said, are you buzzing? I said, yeah, I think it must be a call on the other line. I have to go. Nice talking to you. Much love. And I hung up. Okay. Love to everybody. And please know that I love you.